Sami Zayn, you, sir, are a piece of shit. And you got what you deserve. You should have been kicked out weeks ago. But we kept, the bloodline kept Sami Zayn in. And then they pulled the trigger and had Sami Zayn turn on the tribal chief. I was hoping to be at the Elimination Chamber, but no. Did not happen. And as we all saw, Sami Zayn turned on the tribal chief, hit him in the back, Shield style, by the way, and saved Kevin Owens from basically getting his career ended right before his own eyes. And for his troubles, he gets super kicked by Jimmy Uso, and Jay's crying like a bitch. Why did you do that? Why did you do that, Sami? You're my family, dog. And then after Solo and Jimmy and Roman, after he got, flinched, beat the crap out of Sami, nobody to help him, and Jay just leaves in a huff. So, that's a very, great storytelling, by the way. I'm not going to fault that, but besides that, and a very special return, this pay-per-view absolutely fucking sucked. And that's all I'm going to say. This pay-per-view was garbage. Garbage pay-per-view. Only Roman had to save it, and my first wife had to come out and save it too. So, other than that, this pay-per-view was garbage. But that's all I'm going to say. So anyway, if you didn't know that about this by now, but welcome to the party, pal. I'm Peter Gilmore, your gracious host, your tribal god, and the king of all fucking motherfucking ranters. I had a rant in like the first almost 3 minutes. But anyway, welcome to another video right here on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching on this very late Sunday night. It's going to be Saturday night, I should say. Now, Sunday morning, January the 28th, 2023. If you're watching on the replay, January the 29th, 2023. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down below. In my pants. Well, I don't have pants on at the moment. Shh. But it's underneath my underwear. So it's in my underwear. That's where it is. Otherwise known as the description box. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. If you're real, if you're not, go home. Go blow yourself up. And that's that. But if you're real, do it. If not, go away. And as always, share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap that bell. Turn on all notifications. And you don't miss a video, hopefully. And if you do, just search my channels. And then go to my video section or my live section. And the latest video will be right there. And you can watch my old videos from the past. And into the future. The future, Conan? No. Alright. So you got that. So don't forget to smash that like button. Stick it straight up Sami Zayn's ass. And you can tell I'm pissed. And I imagine other people are pissed, especially Issa. Oh. By the way, Issa was on the WWE post show. The press conference, whatever it is, the post show thing, where they ask questions like she was at Survivor Series. She asked another question tonight. She's going places, ladies and gentlemen. She's going to be the next member of the WWE or AEW. And hopefully she'll take me with her. Because I need to... I don't want to work for... I would work for Hunter, but I don't want to work for Vince. Fuck you. But Tony Khan, you, sir, you owe me a job. Yes, you do, Tony Khan. I'll work for $1 million. No, but I digress. But Tony Khan, you need, yeah. Get your ass on the horn. Give me a call. Hit me up in my DMs. I like that. You know, I'll fly down to Jacksonville tomorrow. We'll do it, man. Let's do it. Like Paul Sandy says. Let's do it. But I digress. All right, let me finish this thing off, and I'm gonna probably go to bed. Anyway, so here is your Royal Rumble review for tonight, and we emanated live and in color. Well, somewhat color, unless you're Bray Wyatt and Eli Drake, then you're in Technicolor or glow in the dark. But it is what it is. But anyway, let's get to this shit fest pay-per-view, and that's it. All right, so we're from the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, and our commentary team for tonight: Mitchell Cole, Corey Slave, and returning from college football, the man himself, probably one of the best commentators on SmackDown. Well, next to Wade Barrett, of course. And that man is Pat McAfee. Pat came back. The fans went nuts. Freaking Michael Cole almost had an orgasm in his pants on my pay-per-view. Oh, Pat's back. Corey's like, what the fuck are you doing here? Taking your job. That's what he's doing, taking your job, Corey, because you suck. But anyway, so great to see Pat back, and we're going to see him all the way up until probably August or September. Probably after Labor Day, we're going to see him. And where does Wade Barrett go? Probably back to NXT. Unless they're going to do a three-man booth with Pat McAfee, Michael Cole, and Wade Barrett. It could work. But then again, I think Wade Barrett's going to NXT on Tuesday night. Bye, Booker T. Sorry. And that's pretty much all I'm going to say about that. All right. Let's move on. All right. So we had that. We get a little... we get a stupid thing from Hardy. Not Jeff Hardy, dude. Or Matt Hardy. Did it. Or even Rebby Hardy. Who wants to hear from Rebby Hardy? But the musician Hardy talks about the opportunity and how you kick down a door in front of you. Obviously. Anyway, he had a performance right before the fucking main event. Why? Why couldn't you do that earlier in the night? Not like 11:50 or 11:45, whenever it was, or New York time. Right before midnight. I'm like, seriously? I mean, the pay-per-view didn't end until like after midnight. Like 12, I think it ended like at 12:05, 12:10, somewhere around there. I mean, come on, you have a musical performance right before the main event, which meant nothing. Save that for WrestleMania, then I'll be okay with that. But then again, WrestleMania's gonna be like 8 hours again, and then split out between night 1 and night 2. Oh, stop for a second. I'll be sorry about that. Anyway, we move on. And that's pretty much it for that. Sorry, I had to stand up. Yeah, maybe I did show something, but it is what it is. But if I did, so what? I'll edit it out. Anyway. Alright, let's start off with the Men's Royal Rumble match. And, yeah, this match, I don't know why this was first. It should have been maybe the second or third match of the card. But first, whoever booked this pay-per-view has to be shot in the head. And that's pretty much it. Anyway, so we start off with this. It wasn't really good. And obvious winner, we all know who was going to win. It was Cody. But I think the star of this Rumble was Walter, who came in at number 1. And he went through the entire Rumble, which lasted, how long does the Rumble last? 72 minutes? Like over an hour, like an hour and 12 minutes? Hold on a second, let me just check my notes. 71 minutes, I was close. 71 minutes and 25 seconds. But, in any case, yeah, let me just run down a couple points here and there. So Walter comes out at number 1. Sheamus Fella comes out at number 2. And they went right at it. You know they're going to have another banger of a match coming up at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental title. So they went at it for a while. And then The Miz comes out at number 3. And basically Sheamus and Walter beat the fuck out of him. Then went back to beating the fuck out of each other. That's big beefy men slapping meat in that ring. Minus The Miz, of course. Alright, then Kofi Kingston! He comes in at number 4, hits the drop on Walter. And Sheamus at the same time. Johnny Gargano comes on at number 5. And, hits one final beat on The Miz. Oh, God, I hope that fucking feud does not continue. Ugh. Anyway, then we get a brogue kick by Sheamus. Gets rid of, The Miz by... So he gone. Walter tries to get rid of Sheamus, and then Xavier Woods comes in at number 6. Then we get a New Day cleaning house, and then they're about to go at it, like shadow boxing like Apollo Creed and Rocky 3. And then they stop and do some like a wheelbarrow spanking each other in the ass thing. We're like, what the fuck is this? God forbid Big E was in this match and he started doing that with like a 3-way spanking. I'm like, oh, that's a bad, well, not even, well, it was 3 guys. That would be bad. But 3 girls doing that, and then I would be happy with that. But, I do that to the Japanese chicks. But I digress. Anyway, moving on from that garbage. And everyone's like, what the fuck's going on here? And then Killer Cross comes out at number 7 with the lovely Scarlett Bordeaux. Looking hot, as always. And, they beat the crap out of each other. Chad Gable, sheesh, please. He comes out at number 8. Number 9 is Drew McIntyre. He kicks, bleh, I can't even talk tonight, so I'm like not with it right now, I'm sorry. It's been a long night, if you know what I mean. So Drew kicks Killer Cross out to eliminate him. 2 minutes Killer Cross is in the match. Come on. Ugh. And then Walter and Drew McIntyre have a big showdown. They start chopping the crap out of each other. And then Santos Escobar comes on at number 10. And then they go back and forth for a while. Then we got a super Phantom Driver on Johnny Gargano. That was nice. Excuse me. Angelo Dawkins comes in at number 11. Cleans house. And then Walter kicks Xavier Woods out by... Kofi hits his standing double stomp on Santos, but Walter knocks him off the apron and into a well-placed chair. I thought that Kofi was going to land on the chair and do one of his special Royal Rumble saves, but no, that didn't happen again. Either he botched it again or just got eliminated. But anyway, that was nasty. Then number 12, I can't talk. Number 12, Brock Lesnar. He comes in and basically fucks everybody up. And then we get the epic stand-down of Walter and Brock, which was great. Make that at Mania, please. Wait, it's not going to happen, but I would love to see that at Mania, but it's not going to happen because guess who comes out next? Bobby Lashley, the almighty Bobby Lashley comes in at number 13, hits a spear on Brock, hits McIntyre with one, then Sheamus for another one. He's cleaning house. And then he gets rid of Brock Lesnar in like Lesnar was in there for 3 minutes. Did I say 3 minutes? Just to set up something for Mania, most likely. And Brock just went on a humongous rage, started tearing apart the announcer's table, and then he like grabs the steel steps and smashes it on the table. Didn't break. I am the table! Should hit Corey Graves while you're at it. Shut him up, but I digress. Anyway, Baron Snorbing Corbin comes in at number 14 and basically got wrecked by Lesnar. Hits an F5 on the floor. Bye, I guess, bro, you didn't, you got beat up, then you get in there and you get thrown out by Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, who comes in at number 15, Seth fucking Rollins, freaking Rollins. Blah, 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 blah. Number 16 is the big tree trunk Otis, who is a world's strongest slam on Drew McIntyre. Number 17, Rey Mysterio, booyaka booyaka, or so we thought, but he did not even come out, because next was his former son, Dominic Mysterio, in Rey's mask. So he must have got beat up in the back by Dom, and maybe his homies from prison. My dog's dog! Because prison is tough. Gotta stay true to your homies. Alright, so Rey is not even in the match. Dom comes in, and Otis gets eliminated during Dom's entrance. And commentary said that Dominic jumped Rey in the back, took his mask, obviously, setting up WrestleMania. It's that. Elias comes in at number 19 and hits Walter with the guitar. Ow. But Drew and Sheamus give him serial kicks to the face. Ouch. And then they throw Elias out. Fiend Balor comes in at number 20. And they go at it for a little bit. Number 21 is one of the surprises of the night. Booker T, sucker! And he comes in and hits a bookend. Then a spinneroonie, which is always nice. And then Booker T gets thrown out by Walter. Aww. And then Damian Priest comes in at number 22 to complete the Judgment Day, minus Rhea Ripley at first. And then a whole bunch of brawling ensues. Montez Ford, dressed like a boxer. Okay. Comes in at number 23. He sends Dom to the apron, can't get rid of him. But Finn Balor sends him over the top. But Montez skins the cat for a good save. And then Damian Priest chokeslams Montez out without trouble. And then at number 24, we get the return of the rated R superstar, Edge Stain. You think you know me? He comes in and just cleans house on Judgment Day, tosses out Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Then we get an epic standout with Edge and Seth Rollins, but ex-con Dom interrupts, which allowed the rest of Judgment Day to just eliminate Edge. And they start beating up Edge on the aisleway as Austin Theory comes out at number 25. Edge tried to get out of trouble, but he got beat up. And then Rhea Ripley comes from behind, attacks Edge, and then Beth fucking Phoenix comes out to attack Rhea Ripley with a spear. Probably setting up something at the Elimination Chamber, maybe like a mixed tag match with Edge and Beth Phoenix against maybe Rhea Ripley and maybe Dom? Maybe. Or maybe Damian Priest and Rhea. I don't know, something with Rhea in it. I don't know that, but we'll see. Alright. We get that. Omos comes in at number 26, the big black diesel. And then Braun Strowman comes in at number 27. We get a big, epic Omos Braun Strowman standout. Hey, didn't we see that a couple months ago at Clash the Castle that nobody cared about? Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Omos gets rid of Braun Strowman, thank the Lord. And then his tag team partner, Ricochet, comes in at number 28. And then there's more fighting. And then number 29, surprise, Logan Paul, that idiot, comes in at number 29. and hits the buckshot lariat on Ricochet. Boy, Adam Page is gonna fucking sue Logan Paul for all the money he has. Stop using the buckshot lariat. Even though he does it way better than Adam Page. Sad to say. Anyway, Gunther sends him to the apron. And then we have a big epic stare down between Logan Paul and Ricochet. And then they do stereo springboard clotheslines on each other in the middle of the ring. Look like a freaking Japanese fight when they go like this. I was like, yeah, that was actually impressive. I liked it. So that was nice. And then number 30, obviously, adrenaline in my soul. Here comes that whole Cody Rhodes. So Cody comes out. John tries to, ese galero, ese three amigos. I told him that because he's my son, ese. No, he tried it on Cody, but gets caught with Crossroads, and then he gets thrown out. Braun Strowman then hits the Monster Bomb on Cody. And then Walter hits the Last Symphony. Hey, you're not Wardlow on Strowman, but Ricochet hits Walter with a standing slice bread. Number 1 and number 2. I don't know. And then we see that big spot by Ricochet and Logan Paul that was epic. That's the only saving grace for this men's Rumble. They were down to 7, which really should have been 8, even though Ray was gone. Cody gets rid of Braun Strowman, and then Theory dubs Ricochet. Now we're down to the final 4. So we had Logan Paul, Cody Rhodes, Seth freaking Rollins, Cody, Walter, Theory, and Seth freaking Rollins. And then it gets down to the final 2, which is Walter and Cody, which was, it was good. Cody got the crap beat out of him. His chest looked like chopped liver. But somehow, someway, Cody pulls Walter into Crossroads. And then he throws Walter out to win the Royal Rumble. And now he's going on to WrestleMania 39. I mean, night 2, most likely, against Roman Reigns for possibly one of the titles or for both titles. That remains to be seen. But obvious winner here in Cody Rhodes. And that's really all I got to say about that. So Cody wins. Rumble, the men's Rumble wasn't really that great. And I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. But Walter looked great in this match. Looked very strong. And I'm thinking they're setting up something with him and Sheamus. I think their third or fourth match. And that's going to be for the Intercontinental title. And they're definitely going to do something on Monday Night Raw with Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar, which will probably set up something for WrestleMania in itself there. So basically, there's 3 matches already announced for, well, 4 matches. I'll get to the women's match in a minute, for WrestleMania. So it's Walter versus Sheamus for the Intercontinental title, most likely. Bobby Lashley and Brock, probably hopefully in a fight pit match. And then you got Cody and Roman, and then the women's match for the Raw Women's Championship. But I'll talk about that in a little bit. All right, so 2.5 out of 5 stars for the men's Rumble, which wasn't really that great, but obvious winner. I was hoping I would have marked the fuck out if Walter would have won the fucking Rumble, because I think Walter and Roman would have put on a good match. Walter would have lost, obviously, but this would have been better than Cody beating fucking Roman, because you know that's gonna happen. Hopefully not, but it is what it is. All right, then we get a recap of the Mountain Puke Pitch Black match. Then we see Bray returning. Eli Trick. That's an insult. That's a fact of life. Doesn't really think much of him. They attack each other over the last few weeks. And this is Bray's first match from returning a couple months ago. And we don't know the rules, but you win by pinfall or submission. Also, we saw I think it was before this or after this match. Roman Reigns and the Usos, the Wise Man. My name is Paul Heyman, and Solo were in Roman's dressing room, and Roman's talking to Sami. He's like, "You're gonna stand right here by my hip, all the way through the entranceway." And he tells the Usos, "Twins, you stay in the back, because tonight is Sami's night." And oh yeah, it was Sami's night, all right, in a good way and a bad way. And that's all I can say about that. But we'll talk about that schmuck in a minute. And that's it. Alright, match number 2, the pitch black match. Waste of time. 5 minutes wasting your time. You could have went to the bathroom, took a humongous shit, come back, and then, oh fuck, this match is still going on? Go back to the bathroom. Go get some merchandise or get another hot dog or something. Because this match was garbage. The way it just was portrayed looked like garbage. Basically, they turned down the lights, and it's all black light, glow-in-the-dark neon ropes. Bray had face paint that was glow-in-the-dark. Eli had yellow tights, or glow-in-the-dark tights, and knee pads, and all that shit. I'm like, am I watching a wrestling match, or part of a Busta Rhymes video? You know what I'm talking about. You know which one I'm talking about. If you don't know, then go look it up. Put your hands where the eyes can see. Straight hope, while in place to be. Bus a bus. You know the video, when that part of the video where they're dancing all African tribal like, and they're all in neon glow in the dark eyes and shit like that. Creepy, but that's how I felt. I was like, damn, am I watching a Busta Rhymes video or a wrestling match here? But anyway, this match was garbage. Garbage. And I hate saying that to Bray Wyatt, because I like Bray Wyatt and all, but should not have done this type of match. I would have been happy with maybe a Firefly Funhouse match or some type of hardcore match. This? Get the hook! I'm not talking about the wrestler hook. Get the hook! Send for the man! Done. Anyway, so Bray starts fast and furious. Really, Eli didn't get any offense in this match. It felt like a squash match. Jeez. People are saying, oh, Eli got buried in this match. No, he didn't. Not technically, he didn't. He got his ass handed to him by Bray Wyatt. But he didn't get buried. They go to the outside. Bray loads up on the announcer table, knocking all the neon stuff that was on the outside of the ring. Oh, that's how they got the ropes to look like that. Oh. Anyway, Eli fights out of a suplex, hits a clothesline, drives them both through the table. They'll get a candlestick shot by Eli, which woke up Bray Wyatt. Then he hits Sister Abigail. 1, 2, 3, good night. You're out of here. Done. 5 minutes later, this match was over. Thank the Lord. And I gave this match 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. And then afterwards, Bray puts on a new mask, which I missed. I gotta check the replay or find photos of that new mask. I don't know if it's the same mask that Uncle Howdy has, or it's just a different mask. Anyway, he stalks Eli, whose candlestick shots really have no effect on him. They fight into the tech area, like where some type of structure was around the entranceway, I think. Bray locks in the mandible claw, and then we see Uncle Howdy popping up on a balcony above this structure, and Bray puts Eli on like this crash pad, whatever it was, and he looks up at Uncle Howdy. He's like, "How you doing there, Uncle Howdy?" And Oh, how do you like? Then he does like a spinning, flippy, dippity-doo, swanton-like bomb off the structure through the crash pad, and then we see a big, humongous explosion and fire. I'm like, okay, this ain't FMW now. Let's be real, Hunter. Trying to do a rip-off FMW exploding ring match. Come on now. Stop it. Anyway, then we see the Firefly Funhouse characters pop up above the platform. They start looking down at basically dead Eli Drake. So I thought that was really a little bit too anticlimactic, but that's just me. But, I mean, having Uncle Howdy doing a big flippy-dippity-doo from a scaffold-like structure onto this crash pad, and then it explodes. Someone's been watching FMW and GCW there, Hunter, eh? Did you talk to Brett Lauderdale, or did you talk to Onita? Or did you talk to Tremont? Matt Tremont, that is. Because, you know, they're all about that explosion shit. At least Tony Khan might have an idea coming up. You want to steal that one, Tony? You failed once in that barbed wire explosion match. You want to try that? Let's do it again! But this time we're going to actually use Onita's freaking pyro guys, not the ones we used for Moxley and Kenny a couple of years ago, which failed miserably. Ugh. But yeah, I didn't really mark out for the explosion. I just thought it was over the top and cheap. Rip-off of FMW. But it is what it is. So that's it. So Bray wins the match, which really was garbage. Where does Bray go from here? I don't know. I was thinking that Uncle Howdy was going to maybe do something and maybe attack Bray after said match. And then we're going to set up something for WrestleMania, which they still could probably do going forward, maybe to the Elimination Chamber, and then after the Elimination Chamber. They could do something like that. But we'll have to see what happens on Raw and SmackDown this coming week. But at least Bray got through his first feud, and I thought it was a pretty good start to his return. But now where is he going to go? He's going to get lost in the shuffle? Hopefully not. And that's it. All right, let's move on. All right. The attendance was 51,338 people in that shithole called the Alamo Dome. And it is what it is. Speaking of shitholes, we get to our next match, the third match of the night for the Raw Women's Championship. We had Miss Bliss, Alexa Bliss, taking on the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. That's actually her fucking hair. She's Bianca Belair. This match was garbage. I don't know what happened tonight, but some of these matches were not. I mean, this pay-per-view was really disappointing in my eyes. Some people giving it 8 out of 10. I'm like, what did you watch? I mean, that's your opinion, but as always, just remember some other opinions matter the most. But I digress. It went back and forth. Lexi almost had the match won with a DDT, but Bianca kicked out at 2. She tries by backsplash, gets another near fall out of that. They get back up. Bianca gets up and hits a quick KOD. 1, 2, 3. She retains the Raw Women's Championship. And now she goes on to WrestleMania to defend against whoever's going to win the Women's Royal Rumble. And we get all that. And we move on. So I give the match 2.25 out of 5 stars. Afterwards, we see a playground and visions of Uncle Howdy. And Lexi sees various images from her past. Was it the evil Miss Bliss past? Not the cheerleader past, even though I like that, but it's, excuse me, is what it is. And yeah, that's basically it. Didn't we see that a couple of weeks ago when Lexi came out after she beat up Bianca? We saw the same freaking playground stuff, and then Uncle Howdy comes out and starts laughing at Lexi, and we all thought, like, what's going on here? Looked like the same freaking video. Who wrote this shit? Get with the times. Get with the times. We saw this a couple of years ago. We don't want this again. Want something fresh? If you want to put Lexi back with Uncle Howdy and Bray and the rest of the Wyatt family, then do something better. Just saying. Water, by the way. Got a couple of good shots of Jack tonight. Oof. I'm fucking wiped out, man. I'm out of it. I'm not gonna. Hopefully, I'm not gonna have a hangover thing because I have hangover pills. But yeah. But let's just say I'm not myself at the moment. You know what happens when alcohol mixes. As we all know, drunk sex is the best sex of them all. Absolutely. Absolutely. So if I'm not my jovial self, and I look like I'm about to pass out, you know why. And I think I'm getting a cold. Not good. Anyway, we move on. Alright, match number 4, the Women's Royal Rumble. Which was actually a little bit better, like last year's Women's Royal Rumble was better than the Men's Royal Rumble last year. Same thing this year. Alright, so it started with Mommy Rhea Ripley at number 1. Saving her ribs from Beth fucking Phoenix's attack earlier. Liv Morgan at number 2. Okay, so they go at it for a little bit. And then Dana Brooke comes out of catering at number 3. Which I really didn't give two shits about. Emma at number 4, who cleans house. And really doesn't do much. Number 5 is Shayna Baszler, who goes after Rhea Ripley's arm. And then locks in the ankle lock on Liv Morgan. And then Bayley, give me a hug. Number 6, go Niners, by the way. Tomorrow, we're getting to we're basically just under 11 hours till kickoff. I'm nervous about tomorrow, guys. I am nervous as hell. 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Niners, Eagles, in that shithole state of Philadelphia, in that garbage field of Lincoln Financial Field. Hey, Jerry Rice is going to be an honorary captain for the Niners. Biggest luck, Jerry. You're the GOAT. Bring us some luck. That's all I got to say about that. Anyway, Bayley comes out at number 6. And then Bayley gets hit with Oblivion by Liv Morgan before she can even get in the goddamn ring. So she has to save herself on the apron. And then B-Fab comes out at number 7. And basically gets eliminated really quick. That's that. Number 8, we get a surprise entrant. Roxy, the NXT Women's Champion, who hits Rhea Ripley with a head scissors, starts cleaning house. Dakota Kai comes in at number 9, so we got 2/3 of damage control in the match. And then Io comes in right after, looking fabulous. As always, because she's my 3rd wife. She comes in. So we got damage control. Again, with Roxy, Shayna Baszler, Emma, Dana Brooke, Liv Morgan, and Rhea Ripley. And then Dana Brooke and Rhea Ripley get eliminated. Good night. Go back to catering. Roxy goes after Bayley, but gets hit with a hard dropkick from Io. And then Roxy goes bye-bye. So not really a great performance by Roxy. And but like the crowd was like half dead when Roxy came out. Like, what? Who is this? What is this? Is this? Excuse me. Is this basic? Now, why would we use something so primitive as basic? Ha! If you don't know where that comes from, that's from Golden Boy, the anime. Go watch it. That's it. Anyway, so Natalya comes back after getting her nose broken by Shayna Baszler. She looked really weird. I don't know what the hell she was wearing. Anyway, it goes right after Shayna Baszler. Then Candice LeRae comes in at number 12. Then we get a Natalya Shayna Baszler showdown. Natalya stops off a German suplex. They go to the apron. Damage control says bye-bye to you two. So they're eliminated. And then Zoe Stark from NXT comes in at number 13. We've got a lot of people from NXT in this match. So she comes in at number 13 and beats up a lot of people. She even kicks Rhea Ripley for a little bit. And then number 14, Xia Li, comes out with a big staff. Didn't use it, obviously. She goes to town. And then Damage Control gets rid of Candice LeRae. And then number 15, the man, Becky Lynch, clears the ring out a little bit. She starts unloading on Bayley. They go to the floor, but not eliminated. Then Damage Control goes right after them, not eliminated. They take out Becky, send her over the announce table. Did it hit Michael Cole? Damn. Come on, Bayley, you hate Michael Cole. You couldn't take him out just for me? Come on. Come on! Anyway, and then number 16, Rainbow Bright. Maggie, look, Rainbow Bright come out. You idiot. Anyway, Tegan Nox comes out at number 16, helps Liv beat up Zoe Stark. And then, the best part of the night, number 17, new music, by the way, which is great. But we see a woman in long tights. Somebody has a tiger clown face paint on, short hair, rainbow hair, of course. And then she had this weird mask. She takes it off. It's Kana! Or Evil Asuka, for you dumb people who don't know. So she came out. I freaking had an explosion in my moins, if you know what I mean. She comes in looking amazing. I thank the Lord. Hunter, thank you for bringing her back as Evil Kana. Thank you. Now, let her go after Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's title at WrestleMania. Let her beat that bitch. And let her hold it for a year. Just saying. Because if somebody's going to beat Charlotte, it's going to be Asuka. Oh, sorry, Kana. There ain't going to be any of those other bitches on SmackDown. Just saying. Just saying. So sure as hell won't be Sonya Deville next week. So put Asuka in the Elimination Chamber match, let her win that, because she knows she's going to, and then at WrestleMania, wipe the floor with Charlotte, and get revenge on WrestleMania 32. 7 years ago. Let her get her revenge from 7 years ago, when you shouldn't have made her lost that match. When she was red hot, undefeated streak of almost 1,000 days, and she loses to that bitch? Really? I've been waiting 7 freaking years for Asuka to get her revenge on Charlotte. Don't count all the crap where she beat her for the title, for the SmackDown title before, at TLC. That don't count. I'm talking WrestleMania. 1-on-1. I hope and pray, Hunter, if you're listening, I know you are. Give me what I want, Hunter. Kana versus Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's title, and let Kana wipe the floor with her. Let Kana beat the shit out of her. Like she did in Japan, when she was a beast. You know all about that, right? Because you teamed up with her. Kyrie knows too, in a way. Not that they teamed in Japan, but, well, partly because of the Black Lotus tribe, but not Io. Io was not part of it. I keep saying she was part of it, but she was not. But, yeah, that's what I want. So, Asuka comes in. I'm sorry, I keep saying Asuka. I'm going to have problems saying that. Kana comes in, and, let me get back to my notes here. Yeah. So she comes out, cleans house. Then she has an epic stare down with Bayley. Bayley gets scared out of her panties, basically. And Kana kicks Tegan Nox out. Bitch, get out of here, Rainbow Bright. I'm the only one who has rainbow hair here. And then number 18, we have Dewdrop. Oh, sorry. No more Dewdrop. It's Piper Niven, or Niven. So she returns after having a really scary COVID scare. That's why she was out of action for a few months. plus visa problems. So she's back at number 18 to clean house. She's a bunch of splashes because she's fat. The son of a bitch is fucking fat. Now I'll make him bleed. Oh, Scott, calm down. Nah, don't tell me to calm down. Okay. Mike, what? Can you get in here and control Scott Steiner for me? Okay. I'll put him to a freaking table just for you, Gilmore. Some awesome. Thank you. You're welcome. Bye. Okay. Anyway, so she comes in, and then Tamina comes in at number 19 to no reaction. Nobody cares. Goes right after Dewdrop. And then commentator says they've been dreaming of this showdown for ages. What? What? Lying sons of bitches. Anyway, Becky comes back, starts hitting people, and then the timer goes down. Number 20, we have a surprise entrant. That's Chelsea Green. That's Matt Cardona's bitch. So Chelsea Green makes her debut in the Rumble. We all knew she was going to come back to the WWE, possibly with Matt Cardona, but Matt Cardona, surprisingly, was not in the Rumble. Sucks to be you. But Chelsea Green comes out and basically lasted 5 goddamn seconds, which is the same amount of time that Matt Cardona bangs her. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, you blew it. Yeah, 5 seconds. But I digress. Anyway, Becky gets rid of Dakota Kai and Io back-to-back, you bitch. Bayley then dumps Becky to further that storyline. And then Liv Morgan gets rid of Bayley, which sucks. And then Damage Control is like yelling and screaming at Liv Morgan. That sucks. Alright, and then number 21, Zelina Vega, who comes in as a character from Street Fighter 6. I don't know which one. I think it was Cammy. I don't know. I don't play Street Fighter 6. I used to play old school Street Fighter, but not that one. Which actually, Zelina Vega is actually going to be in. Not actually. So she comes out dressed as some member of Street Fighter 6. Actually, she's going to be in as a character. So Zelina Vega's going to be... I didn't even know that. Zelina Vega's in freaking Street Fighter 6? Interesting. How about Zelina? Yeah, I like to play... If I don't have a PlayStation 5, but if I do get it, I would get Street Fighter 6 just to play as Zelina Vega and have an exhibition match with Zelina Vega and Vega. Woo! That would be funny. That'd be nice. I actually think that'd be cool. Anyway, so she comes out at number 21, and Piper drops her on the apron, and then we see Xia Li and Zelina Vega go have like a karate fight. Ah! And Xia Li gets knocked to the floor. Then we get a middle-up code breaker on Piper. And then number 22, we get Raquel Rodriguez in her hometown. Starts running over people, smiling on the way down. Hey, look at me, number 22. Hey, look at me, stop smiling. Stop. Stop. Anyway, so she starts running over people, get a 4-way slam to Zoe Stark. Number 23, Mia Yim. Or Mishin, stupid name. Tornado DDT on Zoe. And then number 24, Lacey Evans, who got a really bad reaction, especially what she did on SmackDown. Not high-fiving that kid with, that mentally challenged kid, and, the Down syndrome kid, I think it was. And that's not nice. I don't care if you're a heel. You don't do that on live television. And you got raped without lube again on Twitter. There, Lacey Evans. Think again next time. Anyway, so Lacey comes in, cleans house. And it's time for number 25, and then they look into the crowd. I'm like, well, who the hell's in the crowd? Like some fat schmuck's gonna come. Not even fat schmuck. Some bitch is gonna come out. Some fat bitch is gonna come out at number 25, but it's not any bitch. Number 25, the return of Michelle McCool, because they're in their home state. Guess where Undertaker lives? And he was in the audience, by the way. The goat of all goats. If you think otherwise, we're gonna have problems. Damn, my stomach is turning, and I gotta finish this up because I gotta poop. Like, this pay-per-view makes me want to poop. Anyway, so Michelle McCool comes out of the front row at number 25. Tamina gets thrown out. Goodbye. And then number 26 from NXT, Indy Hartwell. I like this. I was hoping Indy would be in this because, you know, we need some people from NXT. So we got Zoe, Roxy, Indy Hartwell, which I thought was nice. So she comes in at number 26, and nothing else happens. Sonya Deville comes in at number 27. Mia hits Zoe Stark with Eat Defeat. And then Sonya Deville's like, get out of here, Mia Yim. And then Lacey Evans grabs the Cobra Clutch on Zelina Vega, chokes her out, sends her to the floor, eliminating her. And then number 28, Shotzi Blackheart with her tank comes out. And then almost got eliminated really quick in like almost 2 seconds, but she has to save herself. And then Sonya gets rid of Indy Hartwell, and that sucked. And then number 29, the return of Nikki Cross. You know, crazy Nikki Cross, who just goes berserk. And then we're down to the final participant. We get the countdown clock up, and then they botched it, and we see number 30, the return of Nia Michael Jax. Really? I mean, like seriously? Really? They bring back Nia Jax? It's not going to be a one-time thing? The woman that botches worse than Brie Bella? You bring her back? Whose idea was that? Hopefully not you, Hunter. You know that's a Vince McMahon idea. So Nia Jax comes out. The crowd hated it. Even though they botched her entrance, or, you know, they botched the whole countdown clock. They just showed her on her Titan, with her signature on the Titantron. And it was like, oh, fuck. That would have been a perfect spot for somebody like Chelsea Green or Asuka Kana to come out. No. Anyway, nothing much else happened. Rhea tries to pick up this, Nia Jax, hit a really horrible riptide. She's fat. Look at that. And then everybody throws her out. Bye. So we keep going, and then we're down to the final two. Well, actually, Kana was still in the match, thankfully. Kana hits the sexy hip attack. Goes for it, gets blocked on all three women left in the match, which was Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, and her. She winds up on the apron, and then she blows the, I don't know if it was green mist or what color, I think it was black mist on Liv Morgan's face. Kicks her, then she gets kicked out, sadly. And then it leads us to a final two, Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, former tag team partners. Liv kicks the feet out, so Rhea is hanging on by her hands, but a head scissors takeover drops Liv to give Rhea the win, and the match lasted 61 minutes and 7 seconds. And that's pretty much it for that. Alright, so I gave the Women's Royal Rumble 3 out of 5 stars. So we got Rhea Ripley possibly taking on Bianca Belair at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's Championship. And that's it. Alright. Guys, I'm going to take a quick break, maybe a 2-minute break. I'll be right back, okay? I really have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Don't go any bit performance by that singer Hardy, singing the theme song for the pay-per-view, and get drowned out by the commentary team, thank the Lord, because nobody wanted to hear it. Alright, then we got a recap of Roman versus Kevin for the Undisputed title. The whole thing, which side is Sami's going to be on. He's going to stay loyal to Roman. This is his big test, obviously. So we got that. Alright, so we get to the main event of the evening for the Undisputed title. Roman Reigns, our tribal chief, we must acknowledge the chief, with Sami Zayn and the wise man, Paul Heyman, taking on Kevin Owens. This was a banger. of a match. That's the only good thing. They went back and forth. Sami really didn't do anything during the match. We get an 8-man bullfrog splash connects, and then a real version on the inside of the ring. And then Roman hits the Superman punch for a near fall. Goes to the spear, it goes right into the ring post. Ow. And then Owens hits a super kick. Goes up top, hits the Swanton bomb for a near fall. Goes up top again, but gets caught. Then some elbows knock Roman down. Owens tries for a jumping, spinning moonsault, but got nothing. Nothing in the pool, sir. To get back up, KO tries a more conditional moonsault. Missed again. And then Roman hits the spear, and looked like it was going to be over, but Owens kicked out at 2. And then we get a good old-fashioned ref bump. Obviously. Then Kevin hits the pop-up powerbomb on Roman, but there's no referee, so you can't win the title yet there, Kevin. Sorry. While that's going on, Roman hits Kevin right in the dingleberries with a low blow. And he tells Sami to get a chair. And he's like... And then Sami's like, you told me not to do anything! You told me to stay here! And Roman's like, bitch, get me that fucking chair! Right now! So Sami does as he's told. So he doesn't want to piss off the chief. So while he's wasting time, Kevin comes back, hits the stunner, and then the referee, who got bumped, woke up. Thankfully, Roman kicked out at 2. He comes right back with a spear. Kevin kicked out again at 2.99999. And then Kevin goes to the floor, lands right in front of Sami. And then Sami's like, stay down, Kevin! Stay down! Roman then hits another spear, sending Kevin through the barricade. And they get back in. Kevin rolls back to the outside. But this time, Roman sends the back of Owens' head into the steps. Ow! And that didn't look good. It looked really scary. And he does it again. I was like, damn, Kevin's gonna have a concussion, or he's gonna have neck problems. Oof. But thankfully he finished the match okay. Roman then throws the basically limp body of Kevin Owens back in the ring, and my name is Paul Heyman acknowledges Roman. Roman's like, my Tribal Chief, great job, my Tribal Chief, great job. Sami's looking a little bit worried for his former best friend. Then we get some slaps by Roman to wake up Kevin. And then, Kevin's like, oh. And then as he wakes up, Roman hits the spear. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns, still your undisputed, undefeated Tribal Chief, the World Heavyweight Champion, the undisputed champion, in a little over 19 minutes. Match was pretty good. I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars for that. So... Roman continues his 881, actually, of this video, 882-day reign as undisputed champ. I think by WrestleMania he's going to be over 900 days as champ. Is he going to get to 1,000? Probably not. Hopefully. Well, hopefully, but, there's a guy named Cody Rhodes saying in his way, and I hope he smashes, stacks, and pins that jabroni. But, obviously, all good things come to an end. And I'm getting that right now. After the match, Jey Uso comes out and gives Sami his own honorary lay. But Roman says, no, hold on a second. And then we got a big beatdown on Kevin. They got a chair wrapped around his neck in the corner. So hits the running, ooh, maga attack. Oof. As commentator, he's like, somebody come out here and do something. I'm like, who's going to come out? The entire roster? No. And then Roman grabs some handcuffs from the Wise Man. Damn it, Paul Heyman, why do you always have handcuffs on you sometimes? Something we don't know. Anyway, Sami's looking more and more uncomfortable because he's seeing his former best friend getting the crap beat out of him. And then they basically crucify Kevin Owens on the middle of the top rope. And then the Usos super kick him over and over and over and over again. And you're like, you're not the Bucks. Stop doing a super kick party. And the fans are chanting for Sami. Roman picks up the chair and he starts talking to Kevin. He's like, oh, I'm going to finish you off for good. He's about to load up, and then Sami Zayn gets in front of him before Roman swings at Kevin. And Sami says, Kevin is done. Let him be. Let's get out of here. Let's go have a nice, big, juicy steak at Applebee's with Alfred, from, Issa's crew. Because, they're free because Byron Saxton is, Alfred's father. And Alfred gets a 20% discount at Applebee's. But I digress. Anyway, he said, this is not you, Roman. Why are you doing this? So Roman's like, okay, you do it. Show your loyalty to the tribal chief. So Sami's like, I don't want to do it. And then Roman starts yelling. He's like, do it! So Sami grabs the chair. He's up and he's like, all right, I'll do it. And everybody's like looking on. Even Solo, the Usos, the Wise Man's like, do it already! Do it! So Sami loads up. He's ready to hit his former best friend. I'm like having a vision of freaking Final Battle 2010 when Sami won that Fight Without Honor match. We all remember that one. That was that there match. So he's ready to do that. And then he basically does the heinous act. He does a Shield. He does basically a Seth Rollins a couple years ago. Shield style heinous act. Smacks Roman in the back with the chair. Roman goes down like he did when he got hit by Seth a couple years ago. He's like, ah, damn, son of a bitch hit me. And everybody's like, yay! Sami got some. So Sami grew some balls. And he's like, I've had this shit. I'm done. And freaking Jey Uso's going, what the fuck are you doing? He's fed up with Roman. And before that, Roman was telling him that Kevin has put you down since day one. And then Sami loads up the chair and stopped, and then Roman hits him in the face. Then that led to basically Sami grabbing the chair. He's like, okay, I'll do it for you, Tribal Chief. And then he loads up, hits Roman in the back with the chair, Shield style, to a monster pop from the crowd. Like I said, Jay's going completely berserk. Like, what are you doing? And then Jimmy and Solo are pissed. They beat the fuck out of Sami as Jay just stays there, like looking like, what the? He's like, you son of a bitch, you used to be my friend. I'm out of here. And Roman just sits up, looking pissed. Jay looks at Sami, doesn't really do anything. And even though Roman is like telling Jay, kick his ass! Jay's like, no, I'm not going to do that. And then he leaves, and everybody looks at him all pissed off. And then Roman starts unloading on Sami with the chair as the fans are like, fuck you, Roman! He rips up his lei, Sami's lei, and then throws it down, and then the last thing we see is Sami and Kevin, crucified Kevin still, basically laid out. And that's pretty much it. And that's that. Alright, so that's it. That's my review. Thank you all for watching. Final rating, I gave it a Bret Hart 4 out of 10. I have nothing else to say. We'll see what happens on Monday Night Raw this Monday. And that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I gotta go because I gotta go. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Peter Gilman signing off. If you're not down with that, fuck you, man! Peace! Bitches. And fuck you. Oh.